Jennifer back, and here I'm going to teach you some more advanced features using the same potato project that we were working on before, so that you can really learn how to work with Photoshop in a more powerful way. So I noticed in your discussions a lot of you were having trouble dragging from the internet. So the first thing I'm going to show you is how to handle that situation if you can't drag straight in from the internet to Photoshop. So I'm going to just put my thumb on Command on the Mac. You could put your thumb on Alt on a PC. And I'm going to tab over to the internet to go Google Chrome. And here I am. You'll notice I want to get some hair for my potato. And this is actually going to be really good for another really great way to show you how to remove backgrounds from something very frizzy. But as you can see, what I've done is I've found a picture that's large. So it's 3,500 pixels by 2,000 pixels. And the way I did that was that I went into my settings, okay, and I went to advanced search, and I looked for frizzy hair. And then what I did was, for instead of any size, I chose larger than 2 megapixels. So this is going to allow me to get a much better selection of high resolution images so that my Photoshop project will look really nice if I choose to print it. So I'm going to go ahead right here and I go to advanced search, and as you can see, now I get much larger images that I would have had I not done this, and I get the 3,500 by 2,000 pixel image, which is higher resolution and will look better in my image for printing, or possibly also even for just using on the internet. So I'm going to click on this image. Now, if I want this image, but I can't drag it over, what I can do on a PC or a Mac is I can right click, or on a Mac, I would hold down Control to access right click if I don't have a right clicker, and I'll just go ahead and copy the image. This contextual menu comes up, and I just want to choose copy image. So remember what I did was I right clicked, or I held down Control on a Mac and I clicked, and I get this contextual menu here, and I just choose copy image. Once I've copied that image, it should copy this size, and now I'm going to go back over to Photoshop. Okay, so if I put my thumb on Command on my Mac and I tab back over to Photoshop, or once again, Alt on a PC, tab back over to your Photoshop. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go Edit, Paste, or Command V. On a PC, this is Control V. Okay, so Edit, Paste, or Command V. And now you can see I have this young woman in here, and she looks great, but she's huge. So there are a few things that I want to do, right? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make her smaller, and as you may have guessed, I'm going to use the Command T, right, which is right under Edit, Free Transform, or Command T, and you'll notice that this is a very big image. So what I can do is I can hold down Command minus, so everything looks smaller. On a PC, that's that's Control minus. On a Mac, it's Command minus. And now, just so that I can zoom out and see everything better. And now I'm going to hold down Option or Alt on a PC, and I'm just going to scale her down, but not too much because I'm not sure how big I want that hair to be. So maybe about to here, and then I'm going to just bring her up a little bit. I'll make it a little bit smaller just so we can see the whole thing. I'm going to just hold down Option again and bring it up so we get pretty much all of that hair, and I could always trim a little bit of that off. Now I'm going to hit Command plus, or on a PC, Control plus, so I can just see this a little bit bigger. And what the heck, I'll just go Option and drag that down a little bit more. And I can always make it bigger, but be careful not to change the resolution too much, because if you do that, you're going to actually lose quality. So I think that's pretty good. And don't forget, once you've transformed, you want to hit return or enter. And there we have her in this piece. But the problem is we need to knock out the background.